And you've seen my stuff, and I talk about finding your edge and all that. And I always define that as like your edge is like where you go when the shit hits the fan, right? Or how you show up differently than others, or what you bring to the table that others don't. So what would you say your edge is, Park?
Well, I'm kind of thinking of that as like an outlet when things go bad. Is that kind of what you're getting at? But
Yeah, like
I
yeah,
would, I would say I always said to myself, you're kind of a bitch. You never want anything to go wrong. But when things go wrong, Bob, there's something inside me that's like, I love this. I loved working 24 hours around the clock trying to fix that business.
hmm
I dove into books. I met people. I love the fight of putting your back. I'd say that's actually a weakness of mine because I'm the guy that has to take it to the fifth round and getting the
right,
crap beat out of me
right,
to actually stand
sure,
up and put up a good fight.
right,
So my edge is kind of like being in that moment and figuring it out the hard way and finding it. And again, it sounds all manly and all that, but it's actually a weakness I have a lot of times because I wait too long, and I wait until stuff hits me in the face to really pick it up.
yeah. I mean, you play better in the later rounds, to stay with the same analogy, right? So you're a guy that you don't want you don't want to let you hang around in a long race because you're going to be there, gnawing on someone's ankles late in the game, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. I take 10 of you guys on my team anytime. And I would say that you probably you shine in adversity. You don't run from it. You're a guy that runs toward the fire.
Yeah,
And
my rule of thumb in our company is when there's a problem, we handle this face to face and we attack it like SEAL Team 6.
yeah,
Just overwhelm
yeah,
the customer with how good. I say all the time, like I'm a sicko. I kind of like when there's problems because now I get to show the true me. I get to show all the core values. Like it's
yeah. You
time to
find out who
actually,
the leader is, right?
and that's probably a sicko thing to say, but it's just true. Like customers, we had a call back yesterday, and I couldn't be more excited to run it because it's just like
Right.
I'll show you what our real, our company
Yeah.
is
Well,
about.
yeah. Show you what our core values are and what our culture is. Have you read Extreme Ownership?
No, but is that a Jocko?
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
when you mentioned SEAL Team 6 and all that, you need to read that. You'd like that. It connected a few dots for me a few years ago, and I think you'd like that. So grab Extreme Ownership. He has another one too called The Dichotomy of Leadership. So those are a couple of great ones that you probably would like.
I was telling myself today, I said, because I got a whole bookcase of
Oh
all the
yeah,
books I read when, stuff. And I'd reach out to the author. Oh, I'd find them, like, can I fly out and meet you? Like, I've got to figure out this business. I looked at him yesterday and I said, I don't want to read another book for another year. I'm so tired of reading
yeah.
books.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.